my name's Demi Henderson, and thank you so much for joining us for the Dorchester Paws virtual auction pre-show event. You can get ready for a fun and informative event filled with lots of information about the life-saving work that occurs at Dorchester Paws on a daily basis. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please shoot me an email at dhenderson@dorchesterpaws.org.
Coordinator with Dorchester Paws, and today I'm teaching you guys how to make rice socks. Now, a rice sock is exactly how it sounds. It's a sock filled with rice, but these are extremely helpful with keeping baby kittens warm. You can microwave these bad boys for about a minute, put them in a little carrier with a kitten, and it helps heat them up when they're not able to regulate their own temperature. Making these is also extremely easy. Basically, you want a cup, you want your rice, you want a nice thick sock, no holes, or you'll just spill everywhere. And you're going to put some rice in a cup. You can set that cup down. You can put your sock over, and then you dump. It's actually super easy and doesn't take long at all, depending on the size of the sock, I guess. But once it gets to that heel part right there, all you got to do is tie it off. You don't want to reuse these with other kittens just because the kittens will get them dirty, trust me. And you also don't want to get them wet and then try to microwave them, because then you have a cooked rice sock, which is just not helpful for anyone.
Dorchester Paws is by collecting your cans and bringing them here. We crush them, we put them in the trailer. And when this is full, we get about $400 that goes towards these animals to help feed everybody.
Hey guys, my name is Brandon Grimsey. I work here at Dorchester Paws, and every now and then I run the admissions desk, so I'm going to talk to y'all about admissions today. We have three different ways animals come in. Animal control, good Samaritans, owner surrenders. Anywhere from about a year, we take in about 4,000 animals a year on our admission side right over there. The different ways they come in, we'll talk first about animal controls. When animal control picks up an animal, it doesn't matter if it's stray, somebody turns it over to them. That kind of way animal control brings it in. We have good Samaritans who pick up dogs out of the streets, bring them to us. We take them in that way. And then we have owner surrenders. Owner surrenders, they can't take care of the dog anymore. Maybe they're moving, they just got an apartment, they can't keep their animal no more. Owner surrenders have to be made 2 weeks out, and it's a $125 surrender fee.
I'm Sally Price, staff veterinarian at Dorchester Paws. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what goes into an adoption fee. And my little friend here, Sonny, who's about 6 weeks old, cute little male here, he's going to help me. Isn't he beautiful? Little domestic short hair, black and white, looking for someone to love. So what is in an adoption fee? When you come in and you talk to us and you choose a pet, a lot of things. Microchip, vaccines, 30 days worth of pet insurance, a physical exam conducted by a veterinarian. Often we do testing like heartworm and flea prevention. We even do parasite testing, and we deworm them. And we do stuff for fleas, and most importantly, we spay and neuter them so there won't be any unwanted babies. So there's a lot that goes into that adoption fee, and it makes it a really good value when you embark on pet ownership.
Help us help our animals. When you donate, you are not only bidding to win amazing items, but you're also donating to an animal in need, which is the best gift of all. Everyone can be a winner, November 1st through the 8th. Your donation will help us feed our animals, literally. With a goal of $25,000, every donation helps. This auction is brought to you by Shady Oak Storage.
We're 5 minutes from going live.
And then you won't get to see these two cute faces anymore, but you'll get to see me and April and all of our glory and all of the blooperness that is probably going to come. So while you're safe and warm at home in your comfy chair behind your computer, please remember the reason that you are bidding is because there's faces like these that are stuck in tiny kennels like this.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for our first ever virtual event, generously sponsored by Shady Oak Storage. We are so glad that you guys are here today, and we hope that you've had a fun weekend bidding on all the amazing items that we have up for grabs. We are just almost halfway to our $25,000 goal, so keep those donations coming.
But first, a few housekeeping rules. All items are available now, and bidding will close at 6 p.m. tonight.
We do hope that you'll come and you'll pick up your items by December 31st. And if you're interested in picking up your items, we have shelter hours.
From 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday through Monday, we will be at the shelter for you to pick up your items.
We hope that you'll come sooner than that because our shelter is already over capacity as is.
Speaking of our shelter, we would like to share a little bit more with you about our history and mission, as that is why we're all really here tonight.
Dorchester Paws was established back in 1972. In fact, we're still operating out of the original building. For over 45 years, we have been dedicated to taking in lost, abandoned, and abused animals of Dorchester County. We feed the hungry, shelter the homeless, and protect the abused.
We envision a world where every animal gets a second chance and hope that no animal ever has to wait on care due to funding. We are dedicated to teaching responsible pet ownership and ending unnecessary euthanasia. We are here for the animals and our community. Every year, we reunite over 300 pets with their families and find close to 3,000 homes for the strays in our community.
When you think of an animal shelter, the first thing that comes to mind is adoption. However, at Dorchester Paws, our programs and services include so much more, and there's so many ways that you can get involved. Dorchester Paws provides food for those in need, accepts owner surrenders without judgment, and hosts amazing events like these. Get involved by fostering or volunteering. Did you know 6.5 million animals enter the shelter each year? Now imagine if there was no brick and mortar buildings like Dorchester Paws for these animals to enter. Dorchester Paws admits nearly 4,000 animals each year, but we don't do it alone. In fact, 68% of households own at least one pet, and Charleston was just rated the #1 place to live for dog owners. Dorchester Paws is an open admission shelter. Think of an open admission shelter like a faucet that you can't turn off. The animals will keep coming in regardless if we have room.
In 2018, we sheltered 3,270 animals. In 2019, that number jumped to 3,725. That's 455 more animals in just 1 year. This year, in 2020, we've already taken in 3,207, and we still have 2 months to go. In the summer months, we see almost 500 animals a month come into our shelter.
Our mission and services are dependent on fundraising events just like this one. In fact, 80% of our funding comes from individual contributions from donors just like you. A virtual event allows us to reach more supporters and is available everywhere. Remember, any one of these items can be shipped anywhere at the winner's expense. Our goal is to raise over $25,000 for the dogs and cats of Dorchester County. We were sad to have had to cancel our major signature event, Rock the Rescue, but are happy to have the support of all the businesses and individuals that donated items to make this event happen. With all of the stress of 2020, we know everyone could use a break. So go ahead and treat yourself to one of the amazing items we have up for grabs, like our exotic Belize Paradise Retreat. Explore the waters of Bali and the exquisite varieties of underwater life. Included in this package are 4 scuba lessons for some of the best diving on the island. You'll get to experience amazing things, such as viewing the U.S. Army transport ship that was torpedoed by a Japanese submarine in 1942. Are you seeking a mind and body rejuvenation? Then don't worry, as also included in this package are 4 one-hour massages. Enjoy a massage on your own private open-air pavilion or rest by the beach with the soothing sounds of the ocean waves. This truly is an all-inclusive package and would be great for a group vacation as it's designed for 8. So go ahead and get 4 of your closest couples in on the deal. This is less than $1,000 a person.
Go ahead, call your friends. But first, let's take a look at our website.
Here's a quick tutorial on everything you need to know on how to bid on your favorite items. The thermometer you see in the right-hand corner of your screen is live, so you can watch as we get closer to our $25,000 goal. The first thing you want to do is go to the Sign-In tab and click Create New User. This will allow you to register for the event and make bidding easier as every second counts when you're up against the clock. Then return to the home page and let's check out our 5 categories. Shelter Items has all of Dorchester Paws' top needs. While you won't receive a physical item by purchasing one of these, you will help the nearly 4,000 animals that we take in annually. There is no limit on how many people can purchase these items. Did you know that some shelters, a positive heartworm diagnosis is a death sentence? However, at Dorchester Paws, we do not euthanize for time, space, or money. We don't believe that a broken leg or a positive result on a test should determine the animal's fate. A typical heartworm treatment costs us $250. Not to mention it increases the animal's length of stay. Donate to sponsor a heartworm treatment today.
So if they are positive, we start them on an antibiotic called doxycycline. This has to be given twice a day for a month. So sometimes they get really smart and it's hard to keep getting it into them, knowing that it's the antibiotic. So that's one of the hardest parts, is giving this antibiotic twice a day for an entire month. The reason it's so important is this antibiotic kills a bacteria that's on the heartworms that helps the heartworm stay healthy. It's called Wolbachia. It's a really cool bacteria. It's a symbiotic organism. And before we used to use doxycycline, we had more reactions with the heartworm treatments. And that's because that bacteria was all dying off at one time. So whenever we do that doxycycline for an entire month, it slowly kills off that bacteria so that it's safer whenever we go to do the injections to kill the adult heartworms. So when we're talking about doing the injections, it's a product called imidacide that we use. And it's special order, something we have special order in for the dogs. Once we mix it up, then it's only good for that day. So it's a very expensive, it's the most expensive part of the heartworm treatment for sure. And it's painful for the dogs as well. So it's not something that we want to put the dogs through if we don't have to. So this right here is Bambi. And Bambi, unfortunately, is heartworm positive. Thank goodness she's asymptomatic, but we do plan on doing her injections. So today is going to be her very last injection, and then she'll be finished. By doing the 3 injection protocol, we do kill about 97% of the heartworms. So that is something that we're really lucky we get to do here at Dorchester Paws, is treat heartworms, because not all dogs at all shelters get to have that done for them, and it makes it a lot harder for them to get adopted whenever people know that they're taking on the adoption of a new dog, facing to pay $600 to $1,000 to get it treated. So by us being able to provide that service, it really helps the animals to get out of the shelter without the adopters taking on that potential, the fear of what they're getting into. This year has been really rough on the shelter. In fact, kitten season has yet to slow down. Typically, we start seeing a decline in the number of intakes around August, but every day we are still taking in more and more felines. Just last week, we ran completely out of kitten kibble as well as paper pellet cat litter. We need these items to function. In fact, we go through 6 bags of litter every week. Please consider donating to be the king of kibble or the queen of kibble today. You may choose to donate to a Michael's Healing Heart Fund. This is a special medical fund that ensures that no animal will ever have to wait on funding to get the emergency medical care they need and deserve. Just this year, we have taken in a young puppy who was hit by a car and broke both of her legs on the same side of her body. Thanks to Michael's Healing Heart and generous donors like you, the puppy, who we named Bubbles, was able to make a full recovery. She was rushed and received life-saving medical care on the spot that saved the use and function of both of her legs. Are you a wine connoisseur? Then check out our wine pool tab. Thanks to Total Beverage Solution, there is no limit to how many bottles of wine we can sell. Headquartered in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, Total Beverage Solution is a national importer of beer, wine, spirits, and cider brands from all over the world. Their wines included in our auction hail from New Zealand, Australia, Italy, and Chile. To learn more about Total Beverage Solution and the brands in their portfolio, you can visit their website at totalbeveragesolution.com. For a $25 donation, you will get to pick 1 bottle of wine from a collection of over 100 bottles, ranging in value from $5 to $500. Next, check out our baskets for the best deals and bundles around town. Each basket contains multiple items. If you are outbid past your comfort zone, no worries. The silent auction tab has a bunch of items for every budget. My personal favorite is the Louis Vuitton limited edition orange clutch. It is authentic. Just check out this video. I also can't get over this adorable custom Dorchester Paws tumbler. It's the perfect way to show your support for your local animal shelter. Don't see an item you fancy? Click that donate button. Did you just become outbid? Please click the donate button. Just looking to help us reach our goal? Click the donate button.
Don't forget to check out our event sponsors tab and thank the many generous local businesses and donors that help make this event possible. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, our live auction items are officially open. With just a few more hours to go, it's time to make those last-minute bids.
As the thermometer rises and the donations continue to come in, I just wanted to share with you some of the animals that we see every single day. Stuart Little came to us with a femur fracture that required a pin to be placed in his leg. This gives him the chance to become big and strong like a tiger, like Poke, the tiger portrayed in this one-of-a-kind, colorful, fully framed art piece. When you're bidding, just think of all the littles like Stuart that your donation may help save.
The ball dropped in 2020, but it wasn't entirely our fault. Due to COVID-19, we had to cancel some of our best fundraising events, like Rock the Rescue. We're not even sure if Oyster Roast is going to happen next year. That's why we're putting on this virtual auction, and that's why it's even more important for you to participate and for you to bid.
But this is your community shelter, so the ball is back in your court. Will you donate?
There's so many ways that you can get involved here at Dorchester Paws, from crushing cans, doing laundry, or even playing with a dog in our play yard. Now let's go check out our play yards.
Hey, this is Linnea. I'm the Rescue and Rehabilitation Manager here at Dorchester Paws.
Our rescue and rehabilitation program is designed to ensure that no dog is left behind. We provide training, assessments, daily enrichment, and a second chance. But we need your help. Donate to ensure that we have the funds needed to cover transportation costs and toys. Now go fetch some really cool items at our virtual auction.
What are you waiting for? Go bid right meow. Speaking of cats, have you seen our Just for Cats basket? It's valued at over $400 and it's packed full of all the things Crazy Lady needs. Free grooming from Charleston Cat Groomer, a litter genie, an anti-anxiety calming bed, and more.
Dorchester Paws admits nearly 4,000 animals a year. On the first day of care, every animal receives vaccinations, a microchip, monthly preventions, basic laboratory testing, and a health exam. This is just one example of a dog going through our amazing processing clinic, which can process upwards of 30 animals in one day. Can you keep track of all the supplies being used in this video? There are 6 needles, 13 syringes, a heartworm test, 3 vaccinations, a microscope cover, and slide, and gloves. Within the first hour of entering the shelter, a healthy adult dog will use $36 in shelter resources.
Hi friends, this is Molly from Dorchester Paws. I'm our foster coordinator, so my job is to get kittens that are too young out of the shelter and into foster homes where they can grow and thrive. So when you donate tonight, make sure you're thinking about where this money is going. It's not just going to all of our adult adoptable animals, it's also going to our babies who need so much supplies to grow. Kitten milk, kitten pate, puppy food, puppy milk, litter, carriers, all of it. It's all really important to our foster program and to these animals' well-being. So think of this little girl when you bid on an item tonight.
Can you count how many kittens are in just this one room? 1, 2, 3. I lose count. But this is why we need you and other members of our community to please consider fostering. Dorchester Paws supplies all you could need and more. You just supply the temporary home. Email foster@dorchesterpaws.org if you are ready to make a difference.
Want to help an animal in need but can't foster? Consider participating in our Date with a Dog program. Take a shelter dog out for the day and introduce them to new things and new people. Our Date with the Dog program can be very rewarding for both the person and the dog, but don't just take our word for it.
Hey everyone, my name is Max, and I started my dog exercise company, Skate Doctor, after my 5th pro season, lastly here with the Stingrays. I started this new mission because I love dogs, they absolutely need the exercise, and I want to see as many dogs be adopted as possible. Like my big boy, Monkey Business. Hey buddy. Thank you. Dorchester Paws is doing huge things in the future, like building a brand new shelter. So stay tuned. Thank you all. Go Rays.
Are you a Stingrays fan? Then don't forget to go bid on the signed hockey puck that's in our auction right now.
It's Dr. Sally Price again at Dorchester Paws, and just reminding you that there's an auction going on and we have some really cool items. One item is a Just for Cats gift basket. The other item is a gift certificate for a boarding facility. And when you bid on our auction, you are helping animals like this little Sunny to get the best start that they can. So go take a look at our site, at our auction items, and go pick something out and help us out and help us help Sunny today.
By now, some of you may have heard the sad news. The proposed site location for a new shelter off of Orangeburg and Mallard Road is no longer a feasible location. However, we are working diligently with the Dorchester County to find a new location, but in the meantime, we need help maintaining the current facility and dealing with our overcrowding. In 2020, we have already had to close our doors 3 times due to flooding. Closing means turning away animals in need while our staff works in emergency mode. Donate to our capital campaign today or reach out to us by email to discuss naming opportunities at our new shelter. We are looking forward to having a building that is actually designed to house and perform all of the functions of an open admission animal shelter. The current shelter that we operate out of was never designed to be a long-term holding facility that houses this many animals. We need to expand as our community does. While our number of community members and animals we help increase year over year, our building size has stayed the same. Currently, our office staff work out of a glorified food storage room, yet we wouldn't want to be anywhere else. To help put this all into perspective, I would like to turn my attention to our spay and neuter department, aimed at aiding our mission of stopping over pet population. Dorchester Paws hired our first full-time veterinarian, Dr. Angel Bice, in 2018, and she turned a small 15 by 15 room into a fully functional surgical suite. However, we are still constantly behind on surgeries and continually exceeding overcapacity. We recently decided to hire a second vet, Dr. Sally Price, to meet our overpopulation demands. You may be wondering how 2 vets, 2 technicians, and 1 volunteer can operate out of a small, windowless, 15 by 15 room. To answer that, I would encourage you to come witness it firsthand, as it truly is a sight to see. They can accomplish 45 surgeries in just 1 day. If we can do all of this with the cards we are given, I can't wait to see what we can accomplish once our new facility is built. Remember our spay and neuter department when you decide to bid on an item today.
"31 animals in a day, 124 animals in a week, 472 animals in a month. That's just 1 month of what our normal looks like at the shelter. At any given time, we can have at least 400 animals in our care. We're a staff of 28. 28 incredible souls come in every day and care for these amazing creatures. It's exhausting. It's taxing on you mentally and physically, especially in the peak of summer when it's 110 degrees outside. Compassion fatigue sets in and often goes unnoticed. You have the highest of highs when you watch your favorite animal walk out the front door with a family after months of being in a kennel. You have the lowest of lows when you hold the paw of an animal you barely know and tell them they are loved as they cross Rainbow Bridge. You laugh with your coworkers as you play with kittens in silly costumes for a media post. You cry among them so often it's normal. You bicker like family. You hate each other for the small things they didn't do right, but will go to bat for them when they're in need. You lose perspective. You lose sight of the big picture when you're trying to claw through the mundane duties that never seem to get done. Then, you walk by a kennel on your way to another task, and you see a face that makes you stop. Makes you stop and think, you're why we're here. To give you a chance, a do-over, a safe place to lay your head. And in that split second, the perspective is returned and the silly frustrations disappear.
We know that was a lot to take in, but what we're trying to say is thank you. Thank you for helping us when we were in need, and thank you for being here tonight and participating in this fundraiser.
Thank you for all that you do.
From donating items
To adopting.
And fostering.
Thank you! Special thanks to our presenting sponsor, Shady Oak Storage, the preferred storage for all of us at Dorchester Paws. Shady Oak Storage is located right here in Somerville. With easy 24-hour access and a variety of units available, they truly are the best. Owners Jim and Linda Meservey are huge animal lovers that have been involved with Dorchester Paws long before we were even called that. Click the pig on the home page and sign up to join our newsletter, and you'll be entered to win a Home Team BBQ gift card. Special shout out to our board member, Aaron Sullivan, for doing an amazing job putting this auction together and getting this platform donated. Now let's go check out our amazing live items. First up is our all-inclusive fishing trip, generously donated by Holy City Fishing. Captain John Fuss is a true professional who has grown up fishing in both fresh and salt waters. This man has a passion for his job, and we can relate. He is a patient teacher who says that he loves having kids and families on board. I went to his Facebook page and saw some of the most amazing photos of families truly having a great outing. My personal favorites were the one of the daddy-daughter day outs. What a great bonding experience. I still remember the first fish that I caught with my dad. It was a northern pike, and it was freezing cold as it was ice fishing. However, this trip looks way better and warmer. Your crew of 4 will fish abroad a 23-foot Sea Pro Bay boat. This boat is equipped with all of the necessary safety gear and features a fish finder GPS, a live well for the bait, and a shade cover. Top notch, guys. For 3 hours, you will enjoy fishing for redfish, speckled trout, flounder, ladyfish, and even sharks. Your captain can take you inshore waters and the Stono, Cooper, Ashley, or Wando rivers. This is truly all-inclusive. It has the fishing gear, the reels, the tackle, the bait, and the fishing license. It doesn't get any better than this. Go bid on this item for a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and, best of all, you're going to be helping Dorchester Paws and our animals in need.
If you are a true wine lover and you have already purchased a bottle or 2 from our wine pool and are looking for something more, this is the item for you. Total Wine and More has generously donated a private wine class for 20 people hosted in a private room at the Charleston store. This would be great for bachelorette parties, holiday parties for the office, or a get-together with friends. Ranging from Wine 101, learn to identify key components of wine and explore how to perfectly pair your wine selection with the right food. Beautiful blends. For the most carefully crafted wines, learn the art of the blend from an easy drinking domestic red to the great white wines of Bordeaux and Rhone. No matter what you choose, it is sure to be a night to remember. Or not. You will get to taste a variety of premium, hand-selected wines and discover hidden treasure. This event is 2 hours long.
Have you seen what Reagan Orthodontics is offering for this year's live auction? $1,000 off treatment. This offer is valid to new customers, and let me tell you, it's a bank saver if you have multiple kids. I still don't know how my parents managed to put all 3 of their children in braces. Gain a new sense of confidence and get the smile you desire with Reagan Orthodontics. We can't tell you how much we love this company. Have you heard of their RO Give Back initiative? Dorchester Paws was lucky enough to be selected as one of the nonprofits that they gave back to. All month long, we handed out bandanas and took adoption photos. For each photo that was posted with the hashtag ROGiveBack, we got $1. Thanks to Reagan Orthodontics and our community participation, we raised $500.
Next up, an original painting by Sarah Ferreira. This colorful work of art that would look great on any wall. Fully framed in a gray wood, this beautiful piece is sure to make a statement. I may just have to bid on this one myself. It is 15 by 17 in size. Sarah's work is most influenced by the point of view of her children. Because of this, her art is centered around animals and beautiful, vibrant colors. Perfect for a shelter animal supporter. Have you heard about our trip to Bali? Your group of 8 will be pampered for 8 beautiful, idyllic, and adventurous days in a luxurious villa, enjoying the mystic charms and timeless beauty of Ahmad, in northeasternmost point of Bali. You will stay at the Villa Pantai, where the accommodations are nothing short of amazing, and uncommonly beautiful surroundings. Villa Pantai is modern yet classic, elegant yet relaxed, and designed so that you can escape the limits of time and immerse yourself in the most indulgent of experiences. Spectacular sunrises, dolphins playing, all from your villa balcony. Enjoy some cocktails on arrival, daily complimentary breakfast, and one poolside Balinese dinner with entertainment. Explore the waters of Bali and the exquisite varieties of underwater life, with 4 scuba lessons and some of the best diving on the island. Ahmad is a world-class diving destination. This is truly an all-inclusive and even includes 4 one-hour massages, full-service housekeeping, a car plus driver, and a chef. With only 2 hours left, now is the time to get bidding.
We have a lot of great live items still up for grabs in this auction, and we want you to know that bidding is still going on for the next 2 hours. Already, we have already doubled our goal from where we were at last year's basket auction, and we had over 100 participants register for this event. Throughout this video, you have learned our why our staff shows up every single day and why we are here. But what is your why? Why are you bidding? Why are you here with us tonight? We really want you to think about that.
Let us tell you why. Simply put, these animals need you. They need you more than they need us. We can show up every day, but it's the funding that our community provides that will keep our ongoing mission. And most importantly, it's the loving and forever homes that you provide as well.
So we really encourage you guys to continue to bid for the next 2 hours and really help us reach our $25,000 goal. Now is the time to get those last minute bids in, as bidding will close at 6 p.m.
Let the bidding wars begin, and remember, it's all for the animals.